Welcome to another wild camping in Wales, my favourite place, obviously, because I'm Welsh. That's where I'll be staying tonight, up on Mynydd Main. I was going to walk over to Twmbarlwm, but it's been raining for days, and I know that route is going to be real muddy. And to be honest, I'm really not in the mood for that. The first part of this walk is walking up through some crazy lanes, and they're really steep, but I've shed half a stone in body weight since I last came up here. Naturally, there's no surgery involved, and it's made a hell of a difference, because I've done that first section so quick, even with 25 kilos in that camo beast, mostly radio gear and water. So hopefully it won't take me long to get up on Mynydd Main. It's coming up on 4, so I've got 5.5 hours of daylight left. Enough time to mess around. I know where I'm sleeping. There'll be a minimum of walking today, and also a minimum of editing this video when I get home. So I'm going to try and not swear, because that's where most of the editing comes from. There's Pontypool over there where I've just come from. Got off the train. About 3 hours on the train, which went really quick today, so it's just one of those days. Everything's gone good. It's lovely and warm. There's about an 8-mile southeast wind, something like that, which is probably going to be about 15 miles an hour by the time I get on top. But yeah, I'm feeling good. It's going to be a good night. Loads of sleep last night, so there'll be no crashing about 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of cloud tonight, which is not good, because I do like sitting there and watching the stars. Maybe I'll get a glimpse. Who knows? We shall see. Finally made it past the communications tower, which marks Mynydd Main. The sun's come out with a vengeance, which made me think this black t-shirt probably wasn't a great idea, but it's a nice bit of wind up here. Usual view. That's down towards Cardiff, Barry. Twmbarlwm's below me. Newport. I don't know if you can see the Severn estuary. That big body of water just past the communication tower is Llandegford Reservoir. And then you start going up north, Birmingham, Worcester, sort of that way, and then that's pretty much true north there, about that. But this is what I don't get. You have thousands of these people all living in their houses, and I've seen one person on my 2.5 hour walk up yet. And I bumped into him before. The guy regularly runs the mountains. I mean, he's mid-60s, fit as a fiddle, but he's always up here. I think he's up here probably every day. He looks like a greyhound. He's that wired, he's that wired. It's unbelievable. So what are all these people doing? This resource here is just not being used. It's unbelievable. Come on, people, get out your houses. Turn your TVs off. Get on the mountain. It'll do you some good. So I made an executive decision, which isn't too difficult because it's only me. I'm going to walk over to Twmbarlwm because I've got so much daylight left, and I just can't sit still. If I don't walk myself half to death when I come camping, then it just doesn't feel right. So you see the line of power lines. I need to walk across that mountain there, but to do that I need to walk up this path, because what you can't see is there is a big valley there, and I ain't going up and down either side because it's difficult. I've done it before. Sun's out, wind's nice, glorious day. Got the radio on. Probably about an hour and a half over to Twmbarlwm, maybe 2 hours, which still gives me 2 hours of daylight. Mountains are good in the day, but they're even better in the dark, so I'd rather be walking than sitting still. Definitely. It's such a nice day. I was a bit worried it was going to rain tonight, even though the forecast said it was going to be dry. That's why I've got no tent. But it feels good. Feels right. I don't think it's going to be a drop of rain tonight. And also, if I go over to Twmbarlwm, it means I can walk down to Risker in the morning, which is quite an easy walk. And I know there's a bus service into Newport. It's a bit scratchy on a Sunday, but it does exist at some point, so I'm in no rush tomorrow. I'd like to get home and edit this video and get it up, because I'm trying to post once a week now, instead of my random once a month posting that I was doing before. Finally on the other section of mountain, at least at Twmbarlwm, as I thought. There's a lot of water here from the recent rains. You can get around it here, but I know it may be a problem as I get closer to Twmbarlwm, because it can get really, I mean, it's not just the water pools, it's the whole path is muddy. But these shoes haven't had a good christening yet, and they are new, so they need a bit of mud on them. They look too shiny. That's, I don't know if you can see some Mynydd Main in the distance. Making good time today on this mountain. Actually found the right little rabbit run across instead of going up to the junction of this path, which saves about half an hour every time, but sometimes I miss it, and I just don't want to walk across this ground because there's a lot of sinkholes and ankle breakers and pools of hidden water underneath all this, and I've fallen in them before. I've been up here in the snow, deep snow, and I've gone down a few holes in the snow, which isn't too bad. I think it's worse when they're full of water. It's quite amusing initially, until the snow melts on you and you're bloody freezing. So I was going to go over to the hut. I usually visit the hut. It's like this little stone place that's everybody scratches their names into the wall. If you read my blog, you've probably seen it before. But that's out of the way today. And I want to go and set up camp. I'm going to have a munch in a minute. I'm getting hungry now. Tonight's meal is a packet of peanuts, because they're lightweight and I like them. And that's it. I'll eat tomorrow. I'm not in the mood to eat today. Oh, I got a chocolate bar as well, which I'm saving for emergencies. Always good to have a bit of chocolate. And 3 litres of water, which is more than I need, but I always like to bring more water just in case, because you never know. I mean, you can go umpteen days without food, but not many without water. It's nice if I'm miles from anywhere, but I'd rather have it and not use it than not have it and need it. Beautiful view over there into Wales. Unfortunately, it's not very clear today. It is nice though. I'm trying to find Penny Fan, so I know you can see it just about from here. It's up there somewhere. I can't make it out today. Oh well. Oh, I can see Twmbarlwm, and I'm on the right track. About another, 4 miles maybe? And I'll be there. I am officially impressed. Halfway to my walk to Twmbarlwm, and I see a tent. Probably the first tent I've ever seen on this mountain. Fair play. They're in a tent, but I'll forgive them. It's too nice, man. No tents tonight. Nice bunch of cows stalking the path ahead. I can't see the bull. Oh, great. Cow pat. Slipped in it. Brilliant. Crap. Anyway, I can't see the bull. I got chased up here once before, a long time ago. And I mean, it's toss a coin with these things. Sometimes they just ignore you, other times they can get real feisty little bastards. No. We shall see. It's just common grazing land, so they're not fenced in or anything. Damn, that's one ugly cow. Yep. Yeah. Need some fur. I reckon it's that one up there, the tan one on the right hand side up there. It should be alright. It's a good time of year. They're not breeding, so as with any animal, they get really feisty around jumping season. Sun went away for a while, but it's come back out. Cloud seems to be moving off as well, so I should get a nice clear night. Wind's died down. Not far to Twmbarlwm. Can't believe I've got crap on myself. All day I've been dodging the cow pats. Unbelievable. I still can't see the bull. Oh well. Should I make his presence known at some point? There he is over there. Yeah, a nice set of horns on him as well. He ain't bothered. He's a big boy. He's a very big boy. I'm glad he's not laying across the path. I mean, dairy cows, they're not too much of a problem because they get out of your way. But the man over there, he can get real feisty. Oh, people! There's people behind me walking. 1, 2, 3 groups. Wow. I'm impressed. Anyway, he's not even looking at me, so 2 hours of walking and falling in cow crap. I'm now at Twmbarlwm, which is the highest point around here. Got a nice view of Cardiff today. I don't know if you can see it on this, but it's really cleared up. You can even see across the estuary into Avonmouth. I don't really see any further down than that, but Avonmouth looks really clear. Clouds dissipating. Could be in for a good night. The thing I like about the Twmbarlwm, it's very much like Malvern, the British camp. It's a nice round tump. So even if the wind changes in the night, you can just move. I mean, if you've got no tent, you can't really pitch a tent. Yeah, I've tried. Because it's just all rock. It's just, your stakes won't go in at all. So, I mean, if the wind changes in the night, you can move and stay out the wind. It's absolutely beautiful. I'd love to keep up on top, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. See how warm it is later. I'll start up there and see how it goes. Yeah, it's nice. The wind is actually dropping as well. So, it's a bit early though. I mean, there will be a few more people up here, so I'm not setting up yet. I don't really want people to know I'm camping up here, as this place is quite accessible. I mean, there's a road about, 100, 200 yards away. It's quite easy to walk up here in the dark. don't want to be disturbed. So on a nice quiet night. Gorgeous. This is where I'm meant to be sleeping tonight. Full balls. And this one in front's really feisty. So I walked away from Twmbarlwm a little bit because there's just too many people up there, which was expected, but I'm ready to settle down now. I found this nice dip. It's a little bit in the wind, but it's okay. Once I'm down on the ground and all wrapped up nicely, it'll be okay. Already had great fun playing with the radios, which is another reason why I come mountain camping. I'm just ready to chill out now and not have people look at what I'm doing because they're like, what the hell's that? It's nice, it's very nice. It's a little bit colder than I expected. Once I'm all settled, got much daylight left, so I won't get disturbed. And there it is, in the raw. The simplest form of wild camping ever. Cheap ass bedroll, aging sleeping bag, Camo Beast, radios, water. I've already eaten all my food. It's a bit disturbing. Quite hungry. Wish I bought more, but I'll manage. I'll get something nice to eat tomorrow. Pop into Newport, get a pizza or something before I get the train. Actually get a pizza, then eat it on the train and watch everybody else salivate. As they're wondering why the breakfast biscuits didn't quite cut it. It's cleared up. The clouds cleared up really nice. So when the sun goes down, I'm going to get a nice view of the stars, which I'm looking forward to, because I've missed that recently. Been unlucky with that. That'll be good. So the next couple of hours will be chilling out, playing with the radios, enjoying the fresh air, as it should be, as it always should be. It's just gone 10 o'clock at night, and as the gift of the summer brings, it's still pretty light. Give it half an hour and it'll be dark. I'm all squared away in my bag in a dip on a mountain. Usual situation. It's still a bit of high altitude clouds, so maybe not stars. Maybe. Be good. Messing about with CB. Messing about with the scanner. Just enjoying myself. And it's so quiet. It's beautiful. Where I am now, I'm at least a mile, 2 miles from the nearest road, busy road anyway, so it's very quiet up here. Always has been. I'm not really tired, so I think it's going to be a late one tonight. I'm well off the beaten path, so I think the only person, or the only being that's going to bother me tonight is the full bulls I saw wandering around earlier. But they tend to get, like, they don't wander around at night anyway, so morning might be a problem, but I plan to be up early. I've done a fair bit of walking today. I walked about 5 hours, which is always good. I'll feel good for it tomorrow, even though I don't now. What else can I say? I love wild camping, especially this way. No tent, just me, a sleeping bag, and the ground. Beautiful. Damn, it's a bit colder than I thought it was going to be tonight. Sometimes I wish that I loved tents, but I don't. It's getting properly dark now. I might have to move in a bit because the wind's a little bit cold. Unless I hunker down properly. Teeth chattering and everything. Not good. Sorry if the camera's shaking, hands shaking. Still not tired. It's like pushing 12 o'clock now. I have to get back in the bag, I think, because it's too cold to be stood here. It's just after 12 midnight. Wind's died down a bit. Bit cold tonight though, but I'm okay as long as I stay in this bag. Not really tired, but I really need to get a few hours sleep, otherwise tomorrow's just going to be a nightmare. I know my train back isn't that early, so it's just a lot of hanging around, but I don't really want to be sleeping here till 7, 8 o'clock. I want to be up and out when the sun comes up. So lovely full moon tonight, which is in its way its own light pollution. So a few stars up there, but not what I'm used to. Not this, and the cloud cover as well is not helping. So, but I need to get some sleep. Oh, Sunday's just going to be weird. And I have things to do. So, good night all. From a mountain in Wales again. It's 6:30 on a Sunday morning. Typical Welsh Sunday morning. Got woken up by light rain hitting my face. I was going to hang around this morning, but it looks like this might turn into something more, so I'm going to quickly pack up and head off down into Risca, because I'm not in the mood to get wet this morning. This is the back end of Twmbarlwm. Big managed forestry. It's a bit better, yeah. I think it's a mixture of light rain and some low cloud brushing across the top of the mountain. But either way, not nice. Not nice to wake up to. I imagine once I get down here and cut down through the forestry, it'll be a lot better. I don't know how I'm going to get down from Risca. I don't know what time the buses start. I could walk it. I mean, it's not far into Newport. I've done it before. It just depends whether it's quicker for me to hang around in the metropolis that is Risca or walk down into Newport. shall find out when I reach the first bus stop. I was up late last night. I didn't go to sleep till about 1, which is unusual because I'm usually crash quite early, especially after the amount of walking I done yesterday. So I'm quite happy with that. It's a nice night. A little bit windy, but not too much to bother me. My sleeping bag's a little bit wet though, so that's going to have to have a good dry out when it gets home. I think this one's on its last legs. I think it needs to go. It doesn't feel like it used to, so I'll have to get another 2 season from somewhere. They're cheap enough. 3/4 of an hour off the mountain and I'm almost down into Riska. Just suffering the massive amount of gnats on this trail, all taking a chunk out of me. Yeah, I must have smeared quite a few on my face. I'll have to have a look at that later. I want to look a bit weird. Off the trail onto the road. Another 20 minutes, half hour tops. I'll be into the centre of Riska. Hopefully I can get something to eat because I am starving. GoPro's just about to give up on the battery, so I will end this video here.